My people, Olori Naomi's mother has finally spoken about all of this. Naomi returning back into the palace, Naomi coming back with Prince Tedenikawo, and every single thing that has been happening over time. And according to Olori Naomi's mother, she has made a very, very valid point that everyone might want to look into with her. Yes, because she is suggesting that Olori Naomi goes into the palace first, because Naomi is not running away. She's willing to go. So they should allow her go since she's willing to. When she sees that the conditions in the palace are okay, she can come pick her son and go back with him. But going with a boy blindly, it's something that they cannot, even she, Olori Naomi's mother, cannot risk it, because it has been too many bad news upon bad news. And all of them are just wondering how the owner himself is surviving in the palace. So buying the idea of Olori Naomi go back with the son on her first return, then it is not advisable. Naomi goes back into the palace first, sees what's happening in the palace, then she determines if she's coming to come and take her son with her, or she's still maintaining on the decision that the boy does not come back into the palace. But remember that the prominent men are also on an aspect that they are looking at things in a direction that if Olori Naomi comes back without that boy, and she comes to see that things are falling apart in the palace, so everybody is fighting each other, she would never bring that boy into the palace. Never. She would never bring the boy. So with all of these things put together, who are we even going to listen to? Because Olori Naomi's mother is suggesting that they should just allow her come back. You understand? Since she wants to come back. If these people now says that, don't come back because you are not bringing that boy, Naomi must never ever step her foot into the palace again. Never. She would never come again. And who will be at loss? Oni. But you know that there are some matters that supersede the Oni. There are some matters that have gone beyond the Oni. Yes, because when you want to speak about this whole Olori Naomi returning, Prince Ikawo, it has gone far beyond the Oni's capacity. That is why you hear the prominent men speaking about this matter, the elders speaking about this matter, the women of Ile-Ife are coming out to speak about it. And now Naomi's mother is coming back to speak about it, because even if the Oni wakes up today and says that, okay, just pack your things and come back, no problem. It is not a must for you to come back with your son. What now happens? The boy that was introduced to the people at the Olojo festival, they were told them that this is your next king, this is the heir apparent to the throne. As long as he lives, this is him. And then he doesn't come back. It doesn't make sense. Yes, it does not really, really make sense at all. And right now, it has gone beyond his personal decision. Yes, it is not his personal decision to make how these things go. Yes, it has to involve the whole bodies that exist. And right now, all of these bodies are against Naomi just coming back into the palace without the boy. So what does the Oni have to say? And the Olori Naomi's mother is proposing this to Oni, but the Oni does not really, really have a decision on all of these things, because all of these parties are saying that Naomi should come back with the boy. Yes, both of them should come back. Last, nobody's going to die. Yes, and it's not even a lady that will say that she's prone to some kind of things that are mentally disabling or something. It's a boy, and the boy has grown. In fact, the boy has grown, and from what we know, the boy has had an understanding of who he is. The last time he requested to come see his father, everybody was amazed, because he now knows who he is. He knows that he is a prince in Ile-Ife. He knows that he is Yoruba by tribe. This boy has come to know all of these things. Yes, so making the whole thing seem so big, it's funny. But the truth remains that nobody will accept Naomi to just come back without the boy. And Naomi doesn't want to come back with the boy. So now they say that, okay, don't come back. All of these years, since December 2020, that they have been fighting that she should come, it has become a waste. It has become a total waste. So now we'll wait and see who will bow to the pressure. Because if Naomi bows to the pressure of this thing, certainly the boy is not going to die. Yes, he's not going to die. We all know that. That even if she second, she bows, the boy will not die. He's not in the palace that he's coming. His father is in that palace. Did he die? His grandfather is in that palace. Did he die? His stepmother is in that palace. Did she die? His father's brother, which is his uncle, is in that palace. Did he die? There are people in that palace. Now, the only part that Olori Naomi was being quite curious about is the fact where these women fight every day. These women pull stunts every day. These women do things every single day that does not make sense. And she doesn't want her son to come walk into that kind of environment that is toxic, an environment that is that bad and disastrous. She never wanted it to be so. But now it seems like she has little or no options. Because even what the only has wants to pull out with the court now, there is little or nothing the court can do. The court cannot send people to send police to go and point a gun to these women to sign divorce papers. After the whole thing, these women will now raise a case against them that will be so brutal. The court does not have any right to do that. So even the case he wants to raise does not hold water. Yes, the case he wants to raise does not hold water. So at the end is to pray that when my boy comes back into the palace, let every single thing play how it is meant to play. Because the way it is right now, it is not favoring anybody. Yes, because most especially Naomi now, she has resolved that I want to come back. But you see the big hindrance on ground, bringing her son into the whole chaos that takes place in the palace is a very, very big problem for her. So my people right now know now to fold their hands and watch who will bow to for another person. Because right now, as we speak, Naomi is not willing to, and the elders are not willing to, the prominent men are not willing to, the women of Ile-Ife are not willing to. Nobody is willing to, and this matter is actually getting out of hand. The more time they waste, the more this boy gets to know who he is. Yes, the more time they waste, the more things get complicated. So it is better they just pick one thing and focus on it, because now that there is division between Olori Naomi and the elders, it is exactly what the Oloris wanted. So that you understand, so that they can create a division in between that will cause a delay in Olori Naomi's return back into the palace. And right now that this is happening, it's more like they have successfully done it. And they are at one corner laughing because Naomi doesn't want to bring the boy. The others are saying you have to bring the boy. Like, you don't have a choice, but you have to bring the boy.